Hello, I hope you're well. Welcome to another World Predictions video. Okay, let's see what we've got on the cards then. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a huge face in the TV. I hope it's nobody who's followed me home from Birmingham, because boy did I have a night last night in Birmingham. We stayed the night. My God, never again. No, the hotel was beautiful, but the noise on Friday night was because we were in the heart of the city. And the spiritual activity because of it. My God. No, that's not right. I want that one. Okay. Ooh, so we've got deliberation, something being deliberated. I'm seeing Trump with the tariffs. The court, something's to say, have been saying that these tariffs are illegal. And to the person who had a go at me for looking on the BBC website and you know, believing I'm taking the BBC slant. No, I don't. I don't trust any news outlet. I went to uni and that's the first thing they tell you not to trust, because you're being preached at, even the way they have the desk and the way they're talking to you. This is how it is. No, I don't. I have to use some news outlet just to see the news, okay? I don't trust any politician. I don't trust full stop, really, I'll be honest with you. So please don't be saying crap like that. It's rubbish, okay? I'm giving you the message of what's going on behind the scenes and in front. If you don't like the way I do it, please try another channel. Okay, so we've got flow as well, something flowing. Focus is flowing. Something is flowing. Something's flowing. We'll see what else we get here. Yeah, I heard that. Lots of noises. There were lots of noises last night as well. Magic, something being offered, but not taken. The number 14 is relevant here. 10, the end of something. The end of a deliberation on something, with a result not liked, I heard. We've got 3, adventure. We've got a lot about the desert here. Oh, well, that looked the desert. There's a lot about Middle East here. Or it appears to me. I mean, that says Inner Mongolia. But Silk Road. I don't know, but we've got a lot there. Okay. This is just the initial. Ooh, stability. We've got the world tree here again. I mean, it's a baobab. I'm saying that totally wrong. A tree in Africa. But they reckon, you know, it always reminds me of the tree of life and stability. Stability in the Middle East is not going to happen in the region. So we've got power, fight for power, and I'm seeing Netanyahu there. So we'll put that at the top. Love. We've got India here. Okay. Rules about loving and who you can love. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's try mine. I keep hearing 420. I don't know what the heck that's all about. 420. 1940s? I don't know. I keep getting it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Firestorm. The Angelic Council. Ooh. We've got Christ here as well. Off-world. Right, I'm going to read that. So, if we say Firestorm, the Angelic Council, Christ, off-world, Earth. So there's some sort of firestorm going on, a disagreement, and this could be on the Angelic Council. Now, Christ speaks of unity, Christ consciousness, and, you know, as I say, we do for all religions on here, but it just symbolizes unity here. Off-world and on Earth, perhaps. Firestorm. We're getting taps here as well. Storm Earth. I haven't been in the place long. We came back early this morning, so Storm Earth. Hellfire. Okay. So we've still got these storms coming in. Rhetoric. Stuff hasn't happened yet, but I told you, as I say, timing's off. Things can change, but I do still get from the 2nd of September, things changing, things moving. And it will happen pretty quickly. You might not see anything at first, but it's definitely coming in. There's some deliberation going on here of what to do. You can see things moving in the UK with Israel already as well, blocking them from doing things. There's decisions being made in the UN. Storm Earth. A lot of storms coming in, a lot of fire, lava, bits of fire dropping. That's what I'm saying. Lots of fires. Storms, hurricanes. Still on course for that. Where do you want me to go now? Here. Okay, I just off-world. Is there something coming from off-world? Is this the sun, planets, asteroids? Bits coming off asteroid, fire, there's meteor, Earth storm, Storm Earth. We'll see what we get. Because I know some of you have been saying about that. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. This asteroid that's coming in. So it could be to do with that. It could be affecting the weather. Definitely. Storm Earth. Yeah, causing storms. This is the wake-up call for us all. Okay, let's see what else we get. I just want to say massive thank you to all of my new subscribers. Nearly at 15,000. Yes. Let's keep going. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please give the video a thumbs up, comment, a like, share, all of those good things. Please check out my Substacks. And what else? They're the articles that I write on there. I will be writing one later about my experiences last night. I do world predictions on there as well, and I talk about my spooky life, and aliens and cryptids and things like that. So what else? You can check out my books as an author on my INKITT page. And if you don't know already, my name is Sarah Curran-Ross, and I'm a psychic medium, author, empath, you name it, channeler. I've been it. Okay, and hopefully prospective PhD student. Okay. King of Coins, there's some sort of strategy here is causing a storm. This strategy needs to be changed. There needs to be more unity and not people acting in power for their own ends. Netanyahu and Trump. There's some sort of strategy that we're not hearing about. Some strategy behind the scenes that is going to provoke disunity. I'm saying Putin, but it's going to become very apparent that all of these leaders are going to be acting out of their own interests, not even out of their country's interests, out of their own. And they keep showing me Trump here. So definitely a strategy. That is my water bottle. Now, I did it twice. It has been in the fridge, so I should have stopped doing that by now, but I don't know. I debunked that one possibly. But yeah, you will not please. That is correct. That's confirmation. Oh, well, there you go. So there's definitely some sort of strategy to cause hellfire. There's stalking going on. I'm seeing intruders going into places. Somebody intruding. Grids off, lights out. Going into the void. The world is traveling into the void. I'm saying like the planet. Going into... Where's that card I've just seen? Can I show them it? Okay. Oh, good grief. I don't know what's happening here. This was something when I was setting up, and I want to show you it because this is what I've seen. I saw one of these in the sky when I was traveling to Birmingham yesterday. Okay. Going into the void, it's like going into a black hole. lights out. That's what they're meaning as well here. Going into a black hole. They're giving me the movie, The Black Hole, as well. Sucked into the dark. Lights out. Okay, put that out. We'll go to them in a minute. Acknowledging the void. Reptilian. That meaning here, conspiracy. They showed me that for Trump. That's not meaning he's a reptilian. You know what I think about that stuff. But it's meaning very draconian, very me. This is what should happen. Ego. It's a blow. There's some sort of blow. I'm seeing more riots in LA. Earthstorm, more riots. This is where the revolution comes in. There's going to be a lot of revolution. People not taking it anymore. People protesting. Fire. So seeing this hurricane, firestorm. And they've had me put that on power. People acting out of their own needs for power. Get me any more of these? Not that one. No. Contact. Ice storm. And yes, it does mean ice. I don't know what they're going to do, but they're going to cause a storm. It's going to be a death in custody. That's going to cause trouble. And I don't know if this kicks off riots in LA again. But there's going to be a definite riot. It's the trigger, the hair trigger, I'm being told. Great. You got anything what's happening with that the asylum hotel in Epping? Have we got anything about that, please? Ice storm as well. Because 3 people have been arrested, I think, protesting there. I'm not sure. Okay. Well, we've got this going on. I want to do that. The devil. Doubts, fears, tamed to this wishful power. Do you know, I was reading... What was I reading? I think it was something for my research proposal. And they were actually talking about Brexit, and they were referring to the League of Gentlemen. So this is an academic book, and it was about, it's all about the study of folklore. I'm doing it about the paranormal and stuff like that. But what were they saying? Something about the League of Gentlemen. Do you remember? Oh my God, it used to creep the hell out of me. You know, and they used to do the local shop. And that man who was dressed up as a woman, and we only serve local people in here. Oh, God. And he used to get this backpacker coming, are you local? And they were saying that's sort of like what it's become in certain areas. Whether you like that or not, that's written in an academic book. It is not my total view. But that's what they were saying. And I'm getting that there is that surge of that around the world. You know, nation state building again, going a surge of all that nation state stuff. Ice storm, definitely there's going to be a lot of push, a lot of protests, a lot of pushing people out of the country, in the UK, in the US. That's getting a little bit draconian. There's going to be protests both ways. Okay, and there's going to be a clash at some point, and that's in the UK. Within 2 weeks, I'm getting that. Hopefully, we get off these timelines and these things don't bloody happen. Let's hope. Yeah, but there's contact for 2 opposing views coming together. Doubt, you know, chained to wanting power instead of promoting unity in some shape or form. Because each side, you know, it sometimes has a point about what's going on. You know, it's not a case of let everybody come in and what have you. And equally, it's not a case of push everybody out. There has to be balance here. And unfortunately, there isn't. So something has to be worked out, but there's a loss of control. I'm seeing a fire in London again. There's some sort of, I'm hearing like Brixton riots. I don't, Brixton again. I don't know. Powers, surge of powers, surge of unruly. It's to do with the eclipse season, and right now I have my book and I know where it is. Let's have a look. Aha. It's like the noise. I got on a level the other day where I really thought I was going to have to go to the doctors because we had a drill going here. We had them doing the scaffolding stuff, the roof, and we had a drill going, and it kept coming through here and it was getting louder and louder, and it was going through my head. At the same time, we had upstairs at 6:48 in the morning, putting on the washing machine, their cat jumping around the floor. And to the clever person who said to me about putting noise cancelling AirPods on, I do that all the time. Unfortunately, it actually makes it worse because it's the vibration that's coming through the floor, and that seems to amplify it with them. Don't ask me why, it just does. And there was whoops, there was shouting, there was heavy footsteps around, and I couldn't sleep. It was awful, and it was just horrendous, and I actually got in a bit of a state because it was too much. So we are putting in an official complaint. And it's this whole thing about noise everywhere. And I was reading up, it's happening to more and more people. They can't stand the noise because the towns, this is around the world. Yeah, it's happening everywhere. The towns are more densely populated. People are shouting to be heard. There's sirens wailing all the time, more than normal. Lots going on because it's just too much. And people are, you're going to die of a heart attack and your blood pressure can go up with it, everything. It actually makes you ill. So getting pretty frustrated about that. And that's what I'm feeling. The energy for this to kick off is there. I remember being in Kenya. We went to the Masai Mara at the governor's camp to do safari. Beautiful place. Dangerous because we were glamping basically on governor's camp. That's what it is. And they go the people who there are guards there. Yeah, because of the animals, because the animals come into the camp. Well, it's their place, let's be honest, they can. And so yeah, it was quite tense. And I remember we flew to, not Mombasa, it was outside of Mombasa. I can't even remember where it was now. But it was on the coast. And we had to go through Mombasa and places. And you could tell at the time the poverty. Those people, I was really shocked, and I'm so glad my child saw how privileged he bloody was, and because it was shocking. I'll never forget it. And you could tell those people were stressed beyond means. It was ready to kick off. You could feel the energy. We got told to keep the windows shut when we went on the ferry there by the driver, and you could tell it was going to kick off. Within 2 months when we came back, it exploded into riots, really bad riots, almost civil war. When was it? But you knew it was coming, and this is what I feel. I feel like this energy is just we had the noise here, then I went into the town, somebody's getting their windows done and roof done further down. There's not just scaffolding here, it's across the road, it's a noise. And these people are coming earlier and earlier. The grass was being cut at the same time. And it's this concentration of energy push people in a feeling that they need to survive. And this is what's going to kick off big time. And I get it for the US. I really do. It's being pushed to the limit. And it all starts with the eclipse season in September. And it's going to go around the world. It will kick off in Epping again. Definitely going to kick there, and there'll be a chain reaction. But there's something about riots, Brixton, on a full moon. Okay, let's have a look at these moons. September, July. Okay, my little okay, cake of the month, nice, but no thanks, not yet. A song for August. Oh, that's August. Where are we? Yeah, here we are. Okay. Full moon on the 7th of September. 7th of September. It's the first on Monday. So this is 2025. We've got, where are these eclipses? We've got a new moon on the 21st of September, which is important. Let's have a look what that's in. Here we go. So it's the first of the eclipses on the 7th of September. Full moon and total lunar eclipse in Pisces, 7th of September. Release and accept. Listen to this. It is now that we begin to feel ourselves descend into the darker days of the year. So that's being reflected. Our full moon in Pisces is here to help us retreat gracefully. In order to do this, we need to release our attachment to the long summer days and the freedom they bring. It's hard to accept endings. I'm going to do a few cards on that bit in a minute. What's ending? I want to know what's ending. But look around you now. The natural world is effortlessly letting go of its bounty in the knowledge of that life will rise again in the spring. Likewise, we must release our grip of society's expected go, go, go culture. Let go and rest. We were born to trust the flow of life. Now, we've got the flow card here. Where have you gone? Yeah. And this Pisces moon will support your surrender. Ooh. We find ourselves back in eclipse season, so remember any intentions that you set and embrace will be amplified by this deeply mystical ancient full moon. Okay, and then we've got another one on the 21st of September, new moon and partial solar eclipse in Virgo. Synchronize and gather in. Well, let's have a look at the one on the 7th of September. We'll do the other one later. I'm sure there's 3 though. 3 coming up. No, okay, well that's the main ones. Let's try this first and find out what is ending. Peace is ending, I'm hearing. Peace is ending. Okay. We know there's a firestorm. Definitely still that invasion thing on for Iran into Israel. Something deliberated in the UN. Sanctions on Israel. Remember, we got their majors court. That is definitely going to come into force. No, God. Okay. Remember, if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so we've got rejection coming in here. 5 of coins. I'm seeing a building collapse, a hospital collapse. Now I got it right about the other one, the hospital in Israel, or they got it right, shall we say. I'm seeing a building collapse. Lebanon's coming into this somehow as well. It's always been coming in. Syria rises to the fore once more with a terrorist attack. Okay. We've got Ace of Swords. Now, I always see that as sweeping change, but this is the truth being shown. I'm seeing a lot of weapons. Now, I know they've been banned coming to, Israel's been banned in the UK from coming to the weapons conference or exhibition or something like that in the UK. So the sanctions are starting to happen already. It's going to intensify, and there's going to be a disagreement with Trump over that. For world leaders, there's going to be a lot of fighting. China's coming to the fore, will not accept the tariffs, increasing their own, will not back down from this. Something to do with tanks. I'm seeing tanks. Military parade in Russia. I'm seeing Putin. I heard new missile goes into effect. Okay, we've got Ace of Cups here as well. So something, I never see the Ace of Cups as a good card. I'm sorry. I know other people do. Oh, it's a gift, whatever. I see it as overwhelming. Overwhelming feelings, tears, upset. Something being cut away, something ending, peace is ending. Unity is ending. Another state tries to break away from Russia. There's something about Georgia. Georgia and Belarus fighting. I don't know. Yeah, because they're giving me this song Georgia. Or is this the state of Georgia? It's definitely Georgia with Russia. Something with Russia. Lithuania. The boundaries of Lithuania must be kept. Latvia is going to be on alert. I like Latvia. I've been there. I like Latvia. Love Riga. Firestorm. I don't know if there's drones coming in. There's going to be a hell of a lot of activity, and it's not good. It's the cat jumping. It's jumping on and off the bed about from 5 o'clock. Something like on, off, on, off, on, off. I think that's why they got up. That's because they don't let the cat out. Okay? Right, we've got... Sorry. Just fight mode myself. Okay, we've got Four of Cups, an offer of peace not taken, brokering a deal. The Ukraine's going to be hit hard again. It's going to get closer in Kiev. There's some government buildings that are going to go down in Kiev. Now, I know the UK government has... they summoned the Russian ambassador. Give him a dressing down about that. It's getting... Firestorm. I just keep the key. Firestorm. So, it's interesting. I'm wondering about drones, because I was brought face to face with one yesterday. It was really strange. I was sitting here in the morning. I'm hopefully going to get my son to do a guest post on one of my Substacks, because he had a very strange experience at his friends. He saw shadow people, and there's definitely something about intruders coming in, because he started to see it now. He's heard the door close. I heard intruders in my room, in the hotel room last night. There's something about people who shouldn't be where they are. It's all about this. Intruders, spies, doing little skirmishes across the border. I keep getting that with Poland. But I was sitting here waiting for him to come back, because we're going into... I have to get stuff for this cruise. And if I haven't told you already, there will be videos on the cruise. I'm away for 19 days, so I have bought a very expensive cruise Wi-Fi package. So I can stream, so I can do whatever, yeah, and get the videos out. And I'll be doing some little personal ones as well about where we're going and, see, especially at night, because I see UFOs when I'm on the cruise at night. So I hope that's going to be fun. And basically I was sitting there and I thought, what is that? I can see something out the corner of my eye. And I realised they were showing me a tripod and putting a camera on there. And I thought, yes, I do need a tripod, like a bigger one. I have just a small one here, and I have to sort of sink down and do odd things I can't get in the camera all the time. I have to put it too far away. The camera's moving again. Wants you to see what's in the TV, I think. But anyway, so we're walking into Birmingham. We've just been dropped off by the Uber, and we're walking in. The first shop I come to is a camera shop for the camera that I have. Love me, there's a tripod, everything. So I buy the tripod and I walked around and I thought, look at these drones. And I just kept looking at the drones. There's still definitely something with drones. And this firestorm, drones are bringing in firestorms. Iran. There's something about the UK and more drones, 2 mysterious drones in the UK. Certain coalfields and down. What's it, certain coalfield? Why have I just got Briardine in Newcastle? I haven't been there for years. I don't know what's going on. Industrial. I just heard industrial might in Newcastle. Trying to find information. Mapping. For China. Okay. Strange things coming then. So we've got Ace of Wands here. Where did that come from? Did I pull that out? So this is growth. A growth and destabilization. Remember, I use these cards to show you the channeled message rather than straight tarot reading. I can't do that, but this is the way I've been told to do it. 10 of Swords. Something is ending. Please tell us more about what is ending. I've got light on. Ice storm again. What is ending? This can be backstabbing as well. Something ending. Oh, look, we've got 2 ends. We've got 10 of Wands, burdens. And 10 of Swords, endings. Putting something down. What is this, please? A contract? Broken deal, broken contract? I got BEE systems. I keep getting them. Somebody's trying to get into them all of the time. And we've got worry. So some sort of contract, some sort of deal that's brokered is broken down. It's causing worry. One more here. Something thought reinstated is not going to be. And peace is broken because of it. Okay. One more. Yeah, we've got Knave of Coins. It's something in very slow. I don't know. That's the Knight of Pentacles. Why is he holding a diamond? Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, here we go. Danger. Cube. Secret organization. The Ascended. You get this symbol. It just said it's a trigger symbol. Traitor. Brings chaos. I'm seeing Trump here, actually. Prison. I'm seeing Trump again. And then we've got under the water. Something going on under the water. We keep getting that. Strength. We've got flow. Something moving under the water. I'm seeing a submarine. Cube. Knowledge. Pleiadian. Planets. Queen. Queen Divine Feminine. The plane. Secret. I've started watching the movie Sphere again. Okay, there's something waiting for the planets to align here before it can rise out of the water. Okay, look at that eye there. And get that eye, and we've got pyramid there. This is an offer not taken. Yeah, that's under the water. That's a sphere. Now I have spheres around me. They're UFOs. I've seen people in them. They can be small, they can be massive in the sky. And I mean giant. Danger. Yeah, because they look like that sometimes. But they've got a bit in the middle. Something coming through a portal through the eclipse. Something being allowed to happen because it's coming through a portal in the eclipse. I'm seeing this plane come through the eclipse. This is contact. This could be first contact. Now, why are you showing me mental pilot? Sorry, my son and I were nerd alerts. Watching stuff about planes. And I think that's because it's a message. And this has been going on since I've been very young. I can't even fly at the minute. EMP pulse. Oh God, look at that. What's that look like? There's definitely something with EMP pulse. I'm seeing ripples, and I'm seeing that sonic boom. Or something was boom, like that, and it knocks out all equipment. It's being tested. Russia. There's definitely something with an EMP pulse. Lights out, grids out, everything out, planes out. All right, okay, you don't need to show me that, please. Plane hitting the secret. Something being tested under the water. Now I'm seeing the water just shake. Knockout sonar, radar, something under the water as well. Okay. And we've got for the woo-woo side here, we've got that they're trying to block the divine feminine from rising as well. And remember, we have feminine, masculine in all of us. Hopefully it'll be unified as just one energy eventually. There's definitely something rip. I'm hearing a dinosaur walk like Jurassic Park, and something. Oh my God, I can hear it as well. You know, in the movie, when the first one I'm talking about, when the raptor. Oh my God, yeah, I saw a raptor truck pass us. I'm seeing like, oh no, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's right. And those glasses of water when they're in the truck start bouncing like that. That's what I'm hearing. Boom, boom. Now if you look, we had that dinosaurs rising from the past. Something coming out of the ground and rising again. We keep getting that. To reclaim the earth. Storms. Why they show me Jurassic Park? It's a dinosaurs in the Jurassic period. Power. Secret. Something of a dying age trying to come forward, possibly causing a firestorm. So, I mean, if you look there, we've got like a volcano, haven't we? So, starts under the water. Oh, 2 waves coming in. Under the celestial moon, I heard. There's something about, I can see this like jet of ice coming up out the water. And what that's about. There's a lot going on under the earth that we're not paying attention to. Things are moving under the earth. Something's rising. It could be beings rising here. Skeletons from the past. Now they're playing the song Zombie, Zombie in my head. Zombie. Or as they say in Korea, the way they say it, I love it. Zombie. I love it. There's a great series on Netflix, that. Something rising. Ice. All coming up from under the ground. I don't know if we're disturbing it. I've got fracking there. There's a lot of disturbing of the earth going on. Impatience. I'm seeing like black tar substance come out. I don't know if it's oil in a parched desert. Then I'm seeing the parched desert with water all over it. But it's not seeping in. It's just like clear water. I'm seeing really high waves come up above these buildings here. I can see that, and splashing down. 2 waves are coming. Can you tell me where they are, please? Atlantic. North Atlantic. Something about North Poles. Ice coming. This is all to do with the earth. We don't know what the earth's crust. We are disturbing so much. We're burning the earth's crust. The core is melting. It's like fracking is disturbing something. Coal mining must stop. Something about the axis of the earth. I've had all the, well, not all of this, but a majority of this before. Last year before, the axis is disturbed. We've had that for ages as well. But ice, I can see this like ice coming out in a little fountain under the water. And what that's meant to be. Ice storm. More dead fish on the surface. Radioactive. It's like it's coming in to the water supply and under the ground. A fossil reveals all. Okay, right, let's get a couple more cards and end this. Where do you want me to go? Here? Right. Okay. Warrior. Face. Ice. Something under the ice. Under the ice must be explored. Something lurks there in the polar region. Now I'm seeing the submarine with the 2 missiles. I'm seeing North Korea. I'm seeing China involved with Russia. Something going on underneath the ice. But this is also climate, nature, something coming out of the ice. Do you know what they give me? I wonder if there's some sort of... Yeah, I don't know why, but this is what they do sometimes. But you know that, because they speak to me visually, that Doctor Who Matt Smith one where he is in a submarine, and that ice warrior, oh my god, look, warrior, comes out of the Mars, it's the Mars warrior, the ice warrior, or whatever they call them, and he gets thawed out and he causes havoc. I don't know what's in the ice out there, but there's something. What's saving face here? We've got face and we've got ice. Odd. 2 more and then we'll end it. Firestorm's definitely coming. Where are these with? Oh, look. The intruder we keep getting. Bogeyman. Somebody coming out of the ice. Oh, God. What the heck's going on under the ice? Look, the mask. The other thing, and we've had this before as well, is they give me Superman 2, and I'm talking the real one, Christopher Reeve, and where they're trapped in that mirror. So this could be coming in interdimensionally, where, because it reminded me of it the other day as well, because Terence Stamp died, and he was great. And he was the baddie in it, and him and that woman who was, she was great, Pamela, I've forgotten her name now, and Zog, is it? Something like that. And there were three of them. The three, I keep getting the three. And they were trapped in this like mirror thing that was floating in space, and then it got smashed. And they came back to Earth to cause chaos. We've got the three again, the three traitors, whispering in people's ears. So this could be interdimensionally. Something coming out of the ice, something being revealed, something that was put on hold, coming out of the ice. I just say ice, freezer. An angelic council. And causing a firestorm. Right, we always end with these ones, I think. Oh. Okay. Strength. Queen of Swords, you shall not pass. The World. Two of Wands. King of Wands. Juggling. Okay, so we've got strength. We have to tame something. Tame our wilder natures. Because we all are going to have to be as one. Because we're going to have to defend this planet. Defend its integrity. They just show me it falling into two halves. Now, this is about Dog and Light as well. I mean, she's always at you shall not pass. I'm ready to fight. You think of her as, yes, because I'm seeing Xenia Warrior Princess. So this is the divine feminine as well. You shall not pass. Fighting the toxic masculinity. Okay, and toxic femininity. Yeah, let's be honest. In secret, you shall not pass. The end of the world as we know it. Big changes. Successfully defending it, hopefully. And waiting for the next battle. Enemy at the gate. King of Wands, I do not like this guy. I do not like this guy. Always testing the boundaries. And then we've got juggling. Two earths. Dark, light, light, dark. Those who wish to, I've just heard, those who wish to go to the light will ride on the plane to the light. It's a separation of earth. Now, I know other people have talked about that as well. I've always got it going. I had it crumbling, they showed me, and then a new shiny earth coming out. So there's definitely a split here. Those in the dark will perish. Almost right to the light. The plane is big enough to carry all. Okay. Impatient. Something happening very fast. Because that's the saying something and acting on it fast. Deliberation. There are a lot of people going to be leaving the planet. As we know. They've been doing that since COVID, really. Earth. Okay, can you give me the final message? I am going to be doing a members video. I may do another one here as well. I don't know. Watch the riverbanks, for they flow and they break, and the water comes now. There's a lot of waves coming. West Coast, Manhattan. I'm seeing rise of a huge wave in Manhattan. And I keep seeing the Statue of Liberty. They keep showing me New York and the Statue of Liberty. I don't know why, but there's a wave there. Is this metaphorical? Incorrect. A lot of Mississippi bursting its banks, a lot of hurricanes, a lot of storms, a lot of fire, volcanoes, a lot of firestorms from the sky. Oh my God, it's like Armageddon. EMP pulse. It's like it's all just going to happen at once. And there will still be the atomic blast after all of it. If we don't watch what we are doing, we're back. Because this person, these intruders, are trying to make sure that happens. Okay? Watch the borders of Poland and Belgium. I keep hearing it. For chaos is about to reign there. Okay, let's leave it there. I hope you found this interesting, at least. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Pray. Keep faith that these timelines don't happen. But something about the Nile. Bursting the banks of the Nile. Overflowing of waters. Oh God, I'm finished. I thought they had 9 of Wands. The wounded warriors, the light workers must keep going through the chaos. So this could be emotionally for the light workers as well, but you must be leading in the chaos. Okay? Because humanity's hope. Yeah? Especially starseeds. Yeah? Everybody has a role. Everybody is chosen. Especially on my channel. It's just what role you're doing. Okay? I think that's it. I shall see you next time. Please check out the Substacks. Please join the members if you're interested. We've got a lot of big memberships on there. And what else? Substacks, yes. Do I know I've missed something? Subscribe, please. Like, share, comment. That'd be fantastic. Let's get over 15K. And I think that's it. I shall see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching. Bye.